Next question is that infamous question of, have you ever stolen a cutting from a big box store or a nursery? And the answer to that is... Hey houseplanters, welcome back to Millennial Planter. I'm Marina, the Millennial Planter, and today's video I am doing the truth or dare tag. I was tagged by Sarah from Peanuts Plants. Sorry girl, I know you tagged me a long time ago, but honestly I am just behind on everything lately. Like I'm just behind on YouTube videos, and I'm behind on homeschooling, and I'm just behind on life in general. If I'm being honest, I'm behind on watering my plants. I have some very thirsty babies today, so I figured why not do this tag while watering my babies. And I am using mosquito bits to water them. This link will be down below if you want to try it out, but it helps with fungus gnats because your girl is in a losing battle with fungus gnats. I mean, they're just everywhere. I swear you could see them in my videos. I know when I'm editing, I just see one just like fly on by, like, hey,
I want to be in the video too.
But that's just not how we're gonna. No, we don't need fungus gnats in this house. I swear every time I look at my plants, I have one flying up my nose. Like that has happened to me on more than one occasion. So we are doing all the things to get rid of the fungus gnats, and I will do a separate video on that if you want, because I have tried all the things. All the things. Anyways, let's get into the tag. So this tag was made by Just Myra, and the first question is, what made you start creating YouTube videos? And honestly, I just like to share my knowledge or very limited knowledge. I'm not saying I am like Summer Rain Oaks of houseplants, but I just like to share my experiences and my, I don't know, hacks and tids and tidbits with people. And I was, you know, like just in the middle of my houseplant consumption of like knowledge and of plants, like actual physical plants. So my brain and my house were like just overloading. They were just in overload, and my husband probably, of like houseplants. So I just wanted to share some stuff on YouTube, and you know, if I'm able to help somebody out, then that's awesome. If I'm able to help somebody not kill their plant, that's awesome. And that's why I did it, just to share my bits and tidbits with you guys. So I'm gonna be watering this crazy looking thing. This is my Tradescantia something teddy bear vine, and the leaves are just so velvety. I love it. And I actually got this from Bree. Bree, if you're watching this, can you believe this? She sent me some cuttings, and like this thing has just taken off in true Tradescantia form. I mean, look at these purple undersides. It's amazing. I could just do this all day. And my rattlesnake calathea, which has gotten crazy. I think this one is going to need repotting soon. And I am just using plain old water today. I am not using newt, not using any fertilizer, just some mosquito bit water to kill all these fungus gnats. Look how thirsty she is. Oh, that's a thirsty girl. I'm so sorry. And the next question is, do I like my username? And if I don't, what would I change it to? I actually really do like my username. Sometimes I wish I would have changed it so I wasn't so like niche specific into like planting, like planter, so I could like branch out a little bit more, but I don't know what I would branch out into because literally all I do is take care of my kids and my plants. So that aside, I really do like my username. Sometimes I wish maybe millennial was different, because I feel like a lot of people, not a lot of people, but some people kind of have like negative vibes towards the whole like millennial generation, millennial culture. Like,
oh, you're such a millennial.
Like, yeah, I am a millennial. But I'm a damn cool one, you know. Anyways, for the most part, yeah, like 98% of the time I do really like my username. Watering this little Cebu blue and all of these peperomias. If you didn't see my peperomia propagation, which a lot of you didn't, but it's fine. It's fine. I have a lot of peperomia propagations, and these are thirsty little babes. Thirsty. Question number 3, is becoming a plant tuber worth it? And this is an interesting question. I guess it just depends on what worth is to you. And a lot of people think about it in monetary standards, like money, because YouTubers always say that they don't make a lot of money, and you know, it takes a lot of views to accumulate money. But honestly, when I first heard this question, I thought about like community, and honestly, in thinking about it in that aspect, it's so worth it to me because I've met honestly like really great people on this platform and on this community. And I've talked about it before, but I used to be really into the motherhood community for years, and I've met more friends on here than I ever did on my years in being immersed in that community. And I love that so much. And literally just because of YouTube alone, not even considering Instagram, I've met a lot of great and amazing people, and I wouldn't change that for the world. And I only see things going up and getting better. So to me, definitely 100% worth it. It also is a way to kind of like get my brain thinking in different ways and kind of like get those creative juices going. I've been learning a lot more about editing and just like storytelling, and I have a couple series in mind that I have planned for this channel, and it's just a really good way to get those juices flowing. So it's definitely been worth it to me in that aspect, and I really do love making videos. Question 4, if given the option between free plant or free lunch, which one would you pick? And I mean, honestly, like the free plant, please. I have plenty of food at home. I could get my free lunch here. Like, don't get me wrong, your girl likes food, and I love free food especially. But I mean, give me a plant. I don't care. Is it a pothos? I don't care. Is it a Burl Marks fantasy? Oh, I will definitely take that off your hands. Just give me the free plant. You know, this whole watering and talking bit is very hard. Like, I did not think this video through when I was pressing the record button, but it's okay. It's fine. Everything is fine. Why isn't my soil draining? Honestly though, I think this thing is kind of root bound, and clearly the soil is compacted, but you know, you live and you learn. I did this thing last year and I've learned a lot since last year. So I do plan on repotting all of my plants throughout the summertime and spring and just make it like a really airy mixture. Although a lot of my newer plants that I've repotted have been pretty airy. Pat myself on the back for that one, but my hands are a little full. Question number 5. Do you think you've changed since my first video? No, I don't think so. I think maybe like my editing's changed, and maybe like I show a little bit more of my personality on here, but I don't think it's changed. I think I'm pretty much the same. Next question is that infamous question of, have you ever stolen a cutting from a big box store or a nursery? And the answer to that is kind of. I have taken cuttings off of the floor of Lowe's without asking and just taken them because it was like in the outside section. Did you guys just see that? A fungus gnat literally flew out. Oh man, these guys have some balls. It was like on the outside section, like my Lowe's, I don't know how everybody's Lowe's is, but mine has like the fence where you could go in through the outdoor section. And I'm just gonna put this down. So my Lowe's has like the outdoor section, and there's like a fence, and then they have like a whole bunch of plants and stuff. And one time they had some succulents out there, and I saw some of these on the floor, and I picked them up and I took them home. The next part of that question is, how do I feel about it? And honestly, I feel kind of bummed because I couldn't propagate the succulent leaves. And in hindsight, I probably should have asked about the leaves because that's what everybody else does, but I just didn't think about it at the time, and it is what it is. I'm sorry, Lowe's. Don't come for me. This is my big boy Dieffenbachia that hasn't been doing too hot lately because he just hasn't been getting all the sunlight he needs, so I might be taking this one outside. I'm not sure yet, but that's kind of where I'm leaning towards. He's still a beauty, and I still love you. Here we have my beautiful trailing Scindapsus pictus argyrius, and one time I saw a pede of some sort in here, millipede, centipede, what have you, and I've been terrified of this plant ever since. I was not able to get to the pede in time, and it just dove somewhere into the soil, so good times. Being a plant parent is a lot of fun, especially if you love insects. So the last question to the truth side is, if I could change my name to any plant name, what would it be? And I've actually thought long and hard about this question, and there's only one thing that has come to my mind this year. I am 95% sure this is called a Dieffenbachia starbright, and I would definitely, without a doubt, change my name to Dieffenbachia starbright and just go by starbright. Like, how cool is that? Starbright. Hey, Starbright. Yeah, I would change my name to that. I mean, just take out the Dieffenbachia. How many people go by their middle names? Tons. So, I mean, just call me Starbright from now on. Starbright, the millennial planter. And actually, I would like to know what you would change your name to. That's a good question. Or be a little bit more normal. You could go with Hope. Peperomia Hope, and just be called Hope. That's a good name. Or, you know, just go straight for it and just call me Raven. The first dare in the dare part, there's 3 dares, is to impersonate a plant tuber that you like, a plant tuber YouTuber that you like. And I low-key have been practicing this, but I feel like it's really easy because her intro is just very set in stone. Like, my intro changes all the time, but hers is the same. Okay, so let's go. I'm nervous. Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Anybody know whose that is? Plant Life in the Tropics. Oh man, that was painful, but it was fun. I like her energy. If you don't know who she is, which I'm pretty sure you do, go check her out. Plant Life in the Tropics. She has really good energy. If you want to feel happy and watch a plant video, watch her. Second part of the tag is to show something weird that you could do. I don't know. I can't really do anything weird. I was thinking about this. The only thing I could do is touch my nose with my tongue. Okay, that was weird. Never doing that again. I don't have that like line thing that's underneath your tongue. I'm not gonna show you, but I don't have it. And so yeah, there's that. So the last thing I like to do with watering my plants, what I have talked about in the past before, is to give them all a really good shower. I'm not gonna do it with the peperomias because they are still like really little and I don't want to dislodge any of them outside of the soil. Did you see a fungus gnat fly out of there? Because I did. But the rest of them, I like to just take my little sink thing. That wet me. I like to take this little sink thing and just shower all my plants, wash down the foliage, and just make them feel like they're out in nature and their tropical environments, you know? They really like it, and it also helps prevent pests. Like, I kind of swear by this little tidbit because it helped a lot with pests. Obviously not fungus gnats, but a lot of other pests. So, highly recommend it if you can do it, showering your plants, at least once in a while. And yes, mess. I did make an absolute mess. And the last part of this dare part of this tag is to tag 5 people. I'm kind of late on this. Like I said, I'm just behind in life. So I'm tagging you. I don't really like to tag specific people. So if you haven't done it, and if you are some sort of plant tuber, YouTuber, do the tag. Tag me on Instagram and let me know. I would love to see your answers. Also, I would love to see your answers down below in the comments to any of these, especially naming yourself after a plant. I want to know. Let me know. Let me know in the comments. So with that being said, sorry if this was a little over the place. I don't know why I'm so hyper today. I've only had 1 cup of coffee. Maybe it's the lack of sleep. I don't know. But I hope you all liked it. And I also have some really good and fun and different series planned, so make sure you subscribe and stick around if you want to see some cool videos. Okay, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!